Yeah.
And one of the girls that is at Alabama, and I don't know if she's in a sorority or not, but it's Sydney Thomas. And I saw that you guys did a night out with her with Fetty, and I assume you were behind the camera that night, or no?
I was.
You were.
I
All
was.
right. So what's it like going out with Sydney Thomas?
It was great. It was me and all of her friends. I think there was probably like seven of them. It was Sydney, and then I think all of her friends since I like longtime friends, Maddie, Reagan, Reeve, and what we did was I just showed up to her house. The boss, the CEO, he dropped me off, and now this was the biggest weekend of the year. This was before Ryan Williams was taking ankles and people knew who he was. So it's Bama, Georgia, at the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa, and it's that Friday night before the game, and I go up to Sydney's house. It's like a townhouse, and they're all pre-gaming inside. And I just go in. I did not have to direct a single thing. They were just on it, media trained. They knew what you wanted. Here and there, it's like, hey, is this good? Do we need to redo this? And they're like, and they even say like, oh, do I look fat in this? I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, are you kidding me? And they knew what to do. I said, here's what we're trying to do. I'm just gonna follow you guys throughout the night. We're gonna get some shots here. I gotta get you guys like taking the van. We'll pregame. We'll film like we'll listen to Young Boy in the Fetty van. And once we got to like we went to a frat party first. We hit Theta Chi, and then we got some shots there. So when I don't go to the university, and people don't know or really care for who I am, and there's a gated fence. So we're trying to get into this frat house. It's like a big open lawn. We're trying to squeeze through this fence. Now I got Sydney behind me with like all of her friends, like probably 6, 7 of them. We're all trying to get in. Now we're all being pressed up by these guys, and there's guys like shoulder checking me. They're pushing me. They're like pushing my face against the fence. And then they realize when Sydney is behind me, or we're all like kind of holding each other's shoulders or arms to like kind of just like brush through and get through. Or I would take their hand, like not drag them, but like to kind of like guide them, like, hey, come on, like here's a gap opening. The guys are trying to let us through. Only then they would kind of lay off, which is horrible. It's just like, I'm a human being. You should be able to let me go through. Fine. But so there's probably close to like 200 people that are trying to swarm in and try and get through this gap. So me, Sydney, and all our friends, we finally get in. We film our pieces. And Sydney was great. She's like, what else do you need? We're backstage. Like, we'll meet you out to the Fetty. And so then we filmed that, flew the drone, Project X type stuff. Like it was something that I've never seen party wise and nightlife wise, to get that many group of people in a condensed space. And what was cool was on our side, we had, I don't know the name of the DJ, but on the opposite side, literally back to back, was 2 AV setups. On the other lawn at another frat, Waka Flocka, which is like casually performing on a Friday night. I'm like, this is
Frat?
at a frat. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, they just book out these people, Lil Mosey, just like people that are just on a casual, like, let's bring Lil Pump, let's bring whoever we can get. And, so simultaneously, like 2 big AV stage setups, like back to back backyards, like in the front lawn. I was like, this is sick.
Shit.
Project X type level stuff. And got a very cool drone shot of like all the letters and stuff.
Yeah.
And so we filmed the night out. Then we hop in the van, we go to the next one, and we go to the bar called Rounders. And I had quite a few people from like my hometown that go to the University of Alabama. They're like, Tim, what are you doing here? I'm like, and then they see me with, now she's pretty well known, and she got a great following just from herself, like before the Jake Paul fight. So we filmed the Fetty night out in October.
Yeah.
And the fight was the following month. It was the first week of October, and then the first week of November was when she was the ring girl. And we went to Rounders, and at the time we were going to go in with Alex Eubanks, Jaden from, I think, the Montana Boys, and a couple of the Montana Boys were in town. Everyone was in town that weekend. Like, it was packed. And here comes, I knew none of these influencers. I'm just like, all right, I got to take care of Sydney and her squad, make sure they're safe, and make sure I get my content. So we originally don't go to Rounders, and we're going up the street. And like, Sydney's walking with me. We all got like, we're all like just a line, and we're all just like walking to the bar up above. And it's just like this shitty hole in the wall. We're just trying to go get like lemon drop shots or like the Christmas mint shots. And yeah, they were trying to get me very drunk. They were trying to get me tossed. And I was just like,
I saw the clip, and they're like, "You got to take a shot with us."
Yeah, I was like, okay. And
Did you
like,
shot?
I'm fresh 21.
Okay.
Or yeah. No, I was still 21 at the time. Yeah. And we go to the bar, but when we're walking up the street, like, the eyes that people would not only give them of like, oh my God, like, they're just so infatuated, like, just looks wise, like the way they carry themselves is it's very moving. And so with then they see me, and it's just like, okay, who is this kid? Who is this guy? Who does he think he is? Or why are they following him? And I got a camera and everything. And so then even old guys, like sweet old guys, like buying them shots, we got into any bar that we could, like, for free. Like, yeah, come on through. We got drinks for free. And then we walk back, we go inside the bar and just had a night. Ended the night at 3 a.m. with Jimmy John's, and then saw them the next day. Everyone was tossed. Everyone was like super hungover from the night prior, but it was Bama, Georgia. It was a night game, so early morning tailgate. So then the next day we filmed an outfit of the day with Sydney and Reagan. We pulled it together. Like, I got back home, or my boss, like, he picked me up. He's like, so how was everything? I'm like, I'm so like, there's so many emotions, so many thoughts, so much like going on. I was like, I need to like just
The anxiety, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Got McDonald's as well.
Okay.
After the Jimmy John's. But yeah, it was Sydney was great, and Sydney like was super media trained. Like, I mean, she works with so many brands, works with so many people, and even all those other girls too, to where they know exactly what they want, and they know exactly how they're gonna look on the camera. So they're turning certain ways. This is my good side, certain hand emotions, reactions, like being shocked, like, you know, having the phone out, scanning in for the app, scanning into the Fetty. Yeah. I did not know that Young Boy was so popular, but yeah, like word for word, bar for bar from the whole group for Young Boy. Like, yeah, they're just about it. They were a fun group. That's one of the best nights.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Somewhere on the screen should direct you to somewhere else in our channel. But as always, believe foolishly.